everyone. I am super excited that you guys are here. Everybody's here. Oh. You guys are not playing today. Everybody's here early. Hello, Ma. Good afternoon, Ma. Oh, good
Hello, how
evening.
are you? How you
I'm fine,
doing?
thank you, Ma.
Yes,
How's everything?
I'm fine. I'm fine.
How's Ondo State?
Well, we're here. We're here. We are
Fantastic.
tucked away in our homes, in our rooms, and our bedrooms.
Oh.
Yes.
We're super excited to have you here. Thank you so much for honoring our invitation. We're so happy to have you and to learn from you, learn from your wealth of knowledge and everything.
I'm excited too to be here.
I'm the founder of AGS Tribe. I'm not going to assume that everybody here knows me because I'm sure some people will have come from your page. So AGS Tribe is a platform that connects women to each other and to opportunities like grants, fellowships, scholarships, and the likes. And we have these sort of sessions pretty much every week to just educate our audience and all of that on different things, challenges that happen when you're adulting with entrepreneurship or business or career and stuff like that. So I looked at you and I said, oh my gosh, you're a feminist, you're someone who is very vocal. And also I said, okay, please, I would like to interview you and hear your thoughts on some of the topics that I think that you're also interested in, especially because I'm also a feminist and I'm also very vocal about feminism and why I think it's important that women are empowered, and that's the main goal of what the AGS Tribe community is actually about. It's mainly to empower women, so that they can contribute to nation building and the community and all of that. So, without talking too much, I'd like you to just introduce yourself. I'm sure all of us know you, but just introduce yourself and just tell us about your journey, in a few words before we now go into the interview session.
Okay. I'm Betsy Anyanwu-Akeredolu. I'm the first lady of Ondo State, and I have a pet name, Arabiri. That's what they call me here. Initially, I didn't want to answer that name. I felt it was too local. I said, what the hell is Arabiri? Because my husband answers Arabiri. Automatically, I am Arabiri. I said, well, fine. What do I do? And as time went on, I kind of fell in love with the name. So when you hear Arabiri, it's one and only, the first lady of Ondo State. Yes.
Fantastic. Thank you so much.
And of course, the other things to add, I'm a mother, and also a mother of 4 and a grandmother of 4. I have beautiful grandchildren.
Oh,
Yes.
fantastic.
It's the most exciting feeling you can have in the whole wide world, to be a grandma.
Oh,
Your children, you just put them away. Yes, and sometimes they are jealous. I say, don't worry, you've had your own time. I'm for my grandchildren now, 100%.
wow. Fantastic. I love it. And I know a lot of grandmoms will agree as well. That's how my mom had also asked. When my kids are there, they're just like, please, if I go away, just bring the kids.
Yes.
Okay.
A little more of the introduction. I'm by profession, I'm an aquaculturist. That's a double trenching. What it means in a layman's language is a fish farmer. I grow fish, I raise fish, commercial quantity. And I'm also a public health professional and an advocate of breast cancer.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for that introduction. So, like I said earlier, I'm very excited to be interviewing you because I'm a feminist, and just talking to you and understanding some of your values. You're a breath of fresh air when I see that another woman has similar values to what I believe in, and all of that. And somebody who has also come out boldly to be vocal about some of your values and some of the things that you stand for. So what does feminism mean to you? Because I know a lot of people also don't really know what it means. People just think, oh, you're downplaying a man if you're a feminist. And I don't think that is what it means. So what does feminism mean to you? And why do you think it's important for women to be empowered?
Feminism is the belief that women and men should have equal rights and opportunities. Simple, period. Unfortunately, that term is toxic in our environment, but we are trying to make them, especially our men, to cool temper. We mean no harm, yes. Because in every society, like I tell people, you have men and women. They're almost equal percentage. So why would you now downgrade the other half of the population or subject them to inferiority? So, but we live in a man's world, and certain is patriarchal. But we have to come up with any programs, movements to convince the society that we have equal right to be here with them. Nobody should ever be treated as a second class. And the beauty of it all is that when you are educated, you'll be able to espouse your belief. That's why the education of a girl or women is very, very important. And probably that's why you and I, we speak the same language.
Yep, I love it.
It's education that made it possible for you and I to be on the same page.
Yes, I love it. Sometimes people don't really understand that when a woman is empowered, like she can make her own decisions. She can advise people. She can also bring other women up. She can help other women in the community or even other men as well in the community. But if you just leave everything to just one particular sex, there's too much pressure. So, but when you can just leave everything on the platter and let women decide, okay, I want to be a stay-at-home mom, or I want to go to work, or I want to contribute to nation building, or I want to join politics, and you give them the opportunity, let the best man win. Then I think the world will be a better place. That is my own opinion. Fantastic. So another question I have for you is, why do people start calling you Mama Digital? I love the name, by the way, but why do they start calling you Mama Digital?
Thank you. I've always been a very curious individual, right from childhood. I want to know about things happening around me. So I remember it was when I was in the Philippines for my master's degree. I was in the 80s that this internet thing was, coming up. By then in Nigeria, I don't think people were even paying attention. It was there and then that I became internet literate or computer literate, yes. And when I came back to Nigeria, it was just at its infancy. And with that kind of literacy, you'll be able to know what is happening all over the world. And I grew with it, if I could put it that way, became more knowledgeable. And as I traveled all over the world and I saw what people were doing with this new technology, of course, I wanted to know how women were faring. Yes. And I thought that women should not be left behind in this new technology. And most importantly, our young girls. Because these days, in that landscape, women are very few. Although things are improving, but not as fast as I would love it to improve. You can count women in these technologies in your fingertips. And the problem has always been there is nobody telling them, you can do it. So, as ordinary citizen, there is limitation to what you can do. But if you find yourself on a pedestal, like where I am now, of course you run with it. And that was exactly what I did. Immediately I became a first lady, I knew that this would be a platform for me to promote, encourage young girls to uptake this technology, ICT, solar technology, which I have also seen happening in other climes, although in Western world. And I've seen those girls not having two heads. They have just one head. And they're like teenagers like we have in this country. Why not? So I organized the first, summer class for ICT in 2017. Today we have 2 sessions, or rather 3 batches, 2017, 2018, 2019. Because what I was trying to do was to encourage them to go into this field, because the employment opportunities lie in these sectors. Yes, the traditional jobs, before you know it, they will phase away. You wouldn't have much. So it's now you have to encourage them to key in. But it's all techie stuff. Most time we discourage our girls, they can't do it. Go and do nursing, go and do teaching. Yes, fine, all those ones they can do, but this is 21st century. The world is going digital. And I strongly felt that our youth, especially girls, because I'm unabashedly for girls and women anyway, with no apologies. So they've accused me every now and then. Why is it that you're girls and girls, boys and boys? I have boys too. I have 2 girls and 2 boys. But let us be realistic. Our society has always skewed towards boys. And I saw that while growing up. That was my experience in growing up. The only luck I had was that my father, at his own time, was already a he for she, without me even knowing what feminism was all about. When your daddy raises you as a child, not as a girl, you can go places.
Yes.
When you enter the room, you light up the room. That was exactly the kind of training my father gave me. He gave me the wings to fly. Fantastic. He made me realize that you can be whatever you want to be. You can talk, even if it's in United Nations, you can sit in the crowd and say your mind. That was the kind of upbringing I have from my father. And I think it's a lesson for all fathers.
Yes.
Support your girl children, because this environment, growing up as a girl, is tough. It's very tough. But once your father gives you that wing or those wings to fly, you can do whatever you want to do. You can be whatever you want to be. So I'm going back to the digital thing. I realized that we needed to be there for our girls. Tell them you can do it. You can be Bill Gates, female Bill Gates. You can be Sharon Goldberg, the lady that is in charge of whether it's Microsoft or maybe Facebook, whatever.
Facebook.
Yeah, Facebook. You can be. There's nothing extraordinary about being a female technology leader. No. Yeah. And I have demonstrated that in Ondo State so convincingly. And I'm
Yeah.
so proud of my girls. I have about 1,000 of them
Oh, that's sweet.
equipped with their laptops in their homes. And I hope some of them, have joined in this program. I'm very proud of my girls. If I continue that way, because we're now expanding, to other states. The first 2 years, 2017, 2018, the participants were mostly girls from Ondo State. But the last time we had from Imo, Anambra, Ekiti, Lagos, they are just coming in. And the word goes out that this kind of thing is happening in Ondo State. It's exciting. You can imagine that those crop of girls in 5-10 years, because now the first set in 2017, they're already in the university. University of Lagos, University of Ibadan, University of Ife, Ambrose Ali, Uniben, I can mention them. And I'm in touch with them. And I said, go there, go out, take the world by the sleeve and show them that girls can be more.
Yeah.
That's how the little mama thing came about.
Fantastic. I love the nickname, and it makes you even stand out for what you believe in, how important it is for more women to go into tech, or more girls to start learning, tech subjects.
Yes.
Okay, so the next question I have is, I see that you're very vocal on social media, which is also absolutely fantastic, but it's very unusual when you see you that you're vocal, and how the other first ladies are, where they're not very vocal. So have you always been very vocal?
Oh yeah, I've always been. When people were surprised or shocked to find me on social media, we've never seen this one before. But they have forgotten that I've always been a gender activist before my husband became governor. Over 2 decades. Remember, I'm a breast cancer advocate, and it came about because of my experience with breast cancer, and I needed to get the word out there for people to realize that you don't have to die unnecessarily because of breast cancer. There are certain things you need to do on time. That women should be breast aware. They should check their breast. And if you notice unusual change, go to hospital. It's not juju, it's not spiritual attack and all that. These are grassroots advocacy. And you have to engage women of all socioeconomic status.
Yes.
The high and low. This serious advocacy. So I've always been there. I was among those that started bring back our girls. I was in Ibadan screaming when that happened. Yes. So I've always been there. So I wondered how anybody would think because I'm a first lady. I can't be myself. I can't be myself. And I said, instead of the office to change me, I will change the office of First Lady. And I think people in Ondo State will know that I have really changed the office of First Lady. First Lady has a voice.
Yeah.
And she can express her opinion when she feels like, yes. And it's also an avenue for people to get close to me. I'm very accessible. So I'm not the first lady you cannot reach her. If you can't come to my office, you reach me on Facebook. You reach me on Twitter. You reach me on Instagram. You reach me on WhatsApp. Even some abuse me. I say, fine, no problem. That is what you get as a public office, position that I find myself. And if you, like I tell people that I've agreed to be in the kitchen because I can stand the heat. That's why I'm there. If I don't want it, then you won't see me on social media. I'm very cool being there. I can't change. I can't change. Yes.
I love it. I love how you've even used it to also be more accessible to people who want to reach you. Because if you're not there, people cannot really reach you. But if you're there, people can send you DMs, and you respond, or send you a message on Twitter and you respond. Then it's easier. That's what democracy is. Everybody should be able to speak up. Everybody should be accessible. So not because you're now first lady, you're now like, okay, now I have to just be on my own and nobody should be able to talk to me and all of that. So I love how you've remained yourself even as first lady. And I really
it's true that it's important that I also mention the downside. The downside is the insults people throw at you because they think that you're accessible. But like I said, I'm in the kitchen, so I can stand the heat. Yes. I'm bringing it on.
Yeah. I love it. Okay. So how do you think millennials can prepare for the future in terms of like leadership and all of that? What advice would you give millennials like us who are already leaders, but if you want to now go into office and all that, how do you think we can better prepare or better position ourselves?
Thank you for asking that question, because this is one of the problems that we face in this country. The society not valuing us. Society still with their archaic perception of the position of a woman in the society. Like I said, education has made it possible for a woman to be aware of their immediate surroundings. That is very, very important. First of all, as young people, you must take note, know where the society places you, and you now walk on. I can tell you that we are right there at the first rung of the ladder, right there at the bottom. Now, people might say, okay, we've not come any long way. It's a very long journey, torturous one. So once you become aware of where the society places you, you will start the navigation. And what will help you in that navigation? Looking up to older women. You look up to older women and even find out how did they go about it. Which means women should be sisters.
Yes.
Very, very important. Women should be sisters. I know that every now and then they tell us that women they are worst enemies. That's not true. That's what they use to destabilize us. But I can tell you that there are women working tooth and nail to make sure that we have that fellowship, to mentor the young ones that you can do it. You matter. So you yes, you can do it. You matter. What is your goal in life? What is your goal in life? The ability to make the right choices. And if the society does not allow you to make the right choices, you push your chair to the table. Was that not what Megan said?
Yeah, oh God, I love Megan Markle.
If all the men are sitting around the table, squeezing your chair. And it's one of the ways feminism is making an inroad. You don't want us to be seated around that table. I will bring my chair and sit close to you and squeeze it. Not fight. Gradually, they begin to create space for you. Because once you have demonstrated that you are worthy of sitting around that table. And what makes you worthy to sit around that table? Education. Education is very, very critical. And illiterate women cannot sit around that table. It's not possible. When you are educated and you align yourself with women that are progressive, women that feel that other women should also be part of the movement, then we can build a structure. Another area that is also very important is women representation in governance, because there's so many things that can be done, changes that could be effected that will make things a lot easier for the younger generation. Policy formulation and all the rest of them. You cannot do it if you're not there in the House of Assembly or the Senate and all that. Sometimes policy formulation could fast track or leapfrog certain obstacles that are against the advancement of women. So these are the things that we need to look at. And it starts with these young ones, the young generation. Let me give you an example with my Bimo girls. I told them that it's not just about techie stuff you're here. Some of you will even become politicians after you've gone to the university, studying accountancy, studying medicine, and so on. But we want you to be at that level of representation where laws are made. And because you have passed through this before, because we're telling you to be more, you'll be able to speak for other women. It's at this very young age that you need to build, their perception, to think differently from what they'll be telling them at home. That some will tell you that.
Hello everyone. Oh my goodness, like we had to end this abruptly, but I didn't just want it to end like that. I just wanted to come back and thank everyone for coming, on this program today. I learned a lot. I had such an amazing conversation with her. Like it almost felt like as if I was talking to my mom, but I loved every part of the conversation. And I just wanted to also come back to really thank her for being so open, for being so honest about some of her experiences and some of the things that she's been through. So if you're here back, Ma, thank you so much for joining us. I really, really appreciate you. You're such an amazing, role model to a lot of women out there. And thank you to, for all the amazing work you and your husband are doing in Ondo State. I have friends who are working with the government there, and I see all the work that they're putting in, in front of the scenes and also behind the scenes. So thank you so much. You're super, super amazing. Tonight was also very, very engaging. I loved every minute of it. So thank you. I just didn't want to end abruptly, but thank you very, very much for joining us tonight. I'm sure everyone here, has enjoyed, listening to you, learning from you. And the special appearance from His Excellency was amazing. Like I didn't expect that at all. Thank you so much for joining us. It was super amazing. It was real. It was everything. Just learning from another woman who is, who has that platform, who is lending her voice for the empowerment of women is everything to me. So I really, really appreciate you guys. So thank you guys. I just didn't want to end abruptly. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for joining again. I didn't think anybody was going to join after stealing 2 hours of your time. But you guys were amazing. Thank you so much. I would upload this video on YouTube so that, anyone who wants to watch can just go and watch it on YouTube, because there are a lot of things to pick on from all the examples, all the things that she said tonight. More women need to know that this is the way to go. You can be a woman that has a voice and still be married. You can be a woman that has a voice and contribute to your country. Like she said, it will come with a lot of backlash and all that, but you still need to be vocal. You need to have that voice. You need to help other women. We need to force our way through to get those seats at the table. If not, nobody's going to do it for us. The men are not just going to roll over and say, oh, here, come and take a seat. No, you have to show them that you have all it takes to have that seat at the table. And they don't give you the seat. Create your own seat. Create your own table. Nobody's just going to give it to you on a platter of gold, which is why we say the opportunities should be there for both men and women. Let us decide which one we want to take. Anyway, let me not start talking too much, because once I start getting into this whole women empowerment talk, I don't finish. So let me just go. Let me go and rest. I had an amazing time tonight. Ciao, guys. See ya. Bye. Good night.
For 6 months maternity leave so that you can breastfeed your baby exclusively.
Yeah.
Policies are made.
Yes.
If our girls skip school because there is no running water, there's no toilet in their school, you bring up bill that you must have water and toilet facilities in all schools because you know your daughter, when she's menstruating, she will miss school.
Yeah.
During those days she missed school, some classes might be offered and she won't be there and she misses the classes, and that will affect her performance. This is how women should be reasoning. We must not leave the school landscape for men alone. No.
I agree.
We are the one to stand that movement to encourage our young ones, with our daughters and all that. Yeah. So, like I said, look at the environment, associate yourself with progressive women. Don't listen that women hate themselves, they don't hate anybody. Women can also be compassionate. They want to, they are welcoming. They would like to mentor. They would like to groom the young ones to take over from them.
Yes.
What else? Any organization that supports women, go there. That's even how you start. There are quite a lot of NGOs that are led by women. Go there and volunteer. That's the process of socialization. You become friendly and so on and so forth. That's the link. That's how you build this community that would uplift women of all ages. In America and so on, I know that Oprah has one kind of gathering where she brings in women of all ages and so on. It's so beautiful to see. I can imagine if that one could be possible in this country. You bring generation of women, and in that kind of gathering, young girls can see their heroes or those they look up to. That's the kind of thing we should build in this country.
Fantastic. I love all your points. I'm really, really enjoying, like, you're firing me on. I'm very excited. Okay, so I know you mentioned that your dad really empowered you, and he let you know that you can do it no matter what and all of that. So do you think your upbringing had a huge impact on you being a feminist and ensuring that women understood their rights?
Absolutely. My upbringing played a major role, and it also made me like when I was growing up, I didn't know that word maybe until I went to the university. But I can tell you that in my younger years, somehow I noticed that women were shortchanged. Yes, I noticed that women were shortchanged. For instance, immediately after the war, we went back to school. Some of us that went for that maybe few months after the war, gradually they were withdrawing, they were being married off. At a point, it was just myself and my sister. They were trekking. If you knew where my village is, Emadiam, you trek to Ebunia or that's a long distance. But because my parents were teachers, we didn't know anything other than going to school. When the term opened and somebody won't be there any longer, I will be told that she had been married off. And I felt it was not right, but who am I then to complain? So I knew that something wasn't right.
Wow.
Those days. But like I said, my environment was different. It's go to school. What else would you do other than going to school? And there were instances where discussions were made in families. Somebody would just shut a woman down and say, "Shut up, you are a woman." I didn't understand that then. I was wondering why wouldn't I allow her to talk? So it was later on that I knew that the world was male. But we're going to change it and balance it up. 50-50.
Yep. I'm with you on that one.
Oh, yes.
Yes,
But it begins with you.
Yes.
It begins with you as a mother. It's how you raise your voice that determines everything.
Yes.
My boys, they cook. You ask them that their wives are enjoying them because for us, for me and Akeji, there's nothing like a boy and a girl. Somebody will be cooking, will be playing football. No, we did not encourage them. The boys were even the ones that learned how to cook beans first because the girls were in boarding school. So it's how you raise your voice. That is how they will carry on. They will respect womanhood. There are certain things that will happen. My boys will say, my mommy will not tolerate this. My daughters-in-law, I think they have a partner in me. Yeah, they have a partner in me. Because my boys, they are not maltreat them. Or start abusing them. No, because I didn't raise them up. I raised them to respect womanhood. And that is how we should be.
Yes, I agree.
This change in narrative starts with our mothers. I say it every now and then in different forums. I said, this spousal abuse that we'll see every now and then, rampant everywhere, and marriage is breaking down. You, the mother-in-law, you will be watching your son oppress somebody else's daughter. And you condone it. Yeah, you are the problem. Yeah. You didn't raise your son well. You didn't. So for us to change this, it has to begin from our homes.
Yeah.
And they will have a good relationship. And again, in this modern time, you just need to leave them alone.
Abi?
Yes, you leave them alone. If you get there, your son is washing happy, leave them alone. Because these are the things that cause problem. You get to the house, your son is assisting his wife, it becomes a problem to you. She goes to market or he goes to market. You washing. I saw him cooking. Why not? Why won't you cook?
Is he not a human being?
Why won't you cook? What's wrong with that? Like I discussed with my colleagues and I said, in the university, I remember when we took the entrance exam, papers were not set for boys and girls. We had the same paper. We passed the university entrance, graduated. When you now come into the world, somebody that was your classmate begins to act somehow. How? It's strange. It's because of what the environment outside, which is so wrong and is responsible for most marriages hitting the rocks. Because it's different now. You cannot expect the relationship maybe our parents had to be the same with our own. No, it's not gonna happen. And that's why, like I said, we need to raise our voice well. That change of narrative begins with us, the mothers.
Fantastic. I love that. And I can't wait to share all this, all this video with all the moms and all the girls so that they learn from all of this. Once they know that, okay, we have a lot of work to do for the next generation, then we know that we need to sit up. Okay, thank you so much for that response. So the next thing I wanted to ask was, I know that in recent times, or even back in the day, and it was a lot worse back in the day, a lot of women, give up their careers or their businesses and all of that once they get married or once they start having children. Especially when they realize that their husbands can provide, everything that they need. And but like learning from your story, you didn't do that even though your husband could provide everything you needed. You still dedicated 28 years of your career in the ministry, and you're an expert, like a fisheries expert, and you still went on and did that up until you retired. What's your take on women who lose themselves in the process of building their families and leaving their careers and all that? What's your take on that?
I want to correct something.
Okay.
My marriage we started very young. But how would I put it? We started with nothing. I'm sure you've read our love story.
Yes.
I didn't marry is it well-made man? And no, I did not. We started from the scratch, and to be honest with you, again, because of my upbringing, my view towards life, that made me decide that I will never marry already made man. No. Yeah, because I know it will not even last. Yes. Because I'm not a chattel. I'm not a furniture. Never. I'm not a furniture. I preferred somebody that I will start from the scratch to build my home, and that was exactly what I did. So there was nothing like staying somebody providing everything for you. No. Yes, we build our home from the scratch because I wanted to have this.
Fantastic. I love.
Yeah, but again, it's also, I'm an Igbo girl. I'm an Igbo girl. An Igbo girl that attended university at my time. You will have ready-made husbands everywhere. Those are in America, in UK, in Germany. The daughter of the headmaster. That is a serious high profile during our own time. Really?
Yeah.
But I knew what I wanted. I knew what I wanted. Like my father also knew that whatever decision I made, he would just bless it. That's why I'm so proud to be his daughter. So, but there are some ladies that might decide to go for material comfort. I'm not in any way against it. It's your choice. But yes, but remember, it's not easy to enter into a ready-made home. And you want to be in charge. It's not possible. Unless the man is an 80 or 90-year-old man. It's true. It's true. So it depends on the kind of marriage you want. But for me, I thought that every woman should have some independence, some financial independence. Economic empowerment is super for me, for today woman. If your family needs something, you'll be able to have money to help her immediately. Not running to your husband. Give me. And most times, men will give grudgingly. Why are you disturbing me? Every now and then you're disturbing me. They give you once, second, third, you're in trouble. They will abuse you. Bad man. It's true now.
Very true.
Yeah.
Very
but if
true.
you have, even I want to believe that men respect women who are also financially independent. Yep. And that's why I tell women in Ondo State here, through our program for WOSO, and it's about, self-awareness, self-actualization, and financial independence from your oko. Bring money for ata, bring money for tomato, bring money for textbook. It's true. Yeah, but you might not be the one providing everything, but at least if your husband is not there and there is situation arises that some expenses are incurred, you should be able to do it.
Yeah.
It gives you, it earns you some respect.
Yep, I agree.
I know some marriages, man will buy asho, buy everything. When they buy, they just dump it on the bed like that. You want to give it to you, just dump it. Yes. You know, treat you like a trash all the time.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's good for the psyche of the woman. And these women, they do complain, but because there's no way out.
Yeah, there's
no way out. They just remain in such marriage, and it can be suffocating. Any day, any time, a woman should be economically empowered, no matter your socioeconomic status. Seriously. Yeah. Even if you're selling pepper or tomato, that is something. Money is coming in.
Yeah.
If you're selling anything, some money is coming in. Your children will come and run to you and say, Mommy, I want to buy it. You give them. And there is satisfaction in doing that.
Yes.
So that's the way I look at it.
What you've said now is super important, because what I find is, like, someone called me yesterday and said, please, that do I know anyone in Abuja that her friend's husband had asked her to leave the house and she didn't have anything, so she attempted suicide last week Monday. And the reason why is because one of the reasons she said was because she doesn't have anywhere to go to, she doesn't have any income. The man just woke up one day and just said, oh, she should leave and start going to wherever she wanted to go to. But if she was, empowered financially, if she had some money, she would have been able to maybe even stay somewhere for a bit before she maybe finds a place to now stay, maybe get a house and all of that. Which is why I always say, women, this is so important. Like, if he knew that he couldn't just send her out like that, and if he knew that she had somewhere to go to, he wouldn't just send her out like that. He would be more civil about it, even if he didn't want to be in the marriage anymore. So it's important, like I say, women, empower yourself, get your self-confidence on, because once you don't have that, once they start treating you and throwing their shobi on the bed, like Mommy has said now, the respect goes out of the window.
Oh, yes. Absolutely. Yeah. I don't know, I'm reading what some people are writing here. If I decide not to allow my wife to work, I tell some young people that approach me for marriage counseling, and I said, when that love wanting thing is going on, your original scatter, you can't think straight. A man will tell you, keep your degree inside the box, I'll provide everything. Don't listen. It's not doing you any good. I attended a workshop where they are promoting women working from home technology. How can you train your child to have a degree in engineering? Husband said, no, go work. My daughter will not do that. It's so unfair. But where a woman might not want to leave her marriage because husband insists that she should not work, then this handover will be a way out, because you can stay at home and also make your money without stepping out. Like I was trying to encourage them to take up,
courses.
Digital technology, internet marketing, blah blah blah, web designing, and so on, so that you have your own income. So, like this person that asks me now, what about if I ask her not to work and you provide everything? There's nothing as having your own money, no matter how small it is. So, no parent should ever allow his or her daughter to just be a doormat in any man's house. At the end of the day, like what you've said, when that love quantity cools off, quarrel will start. You don't know where to go. And abuse comes in. Before you know it, there will be katakata and they will be killing themselves. So these are the things we have to check.
Yeah.
Before anybody gets into a serious relationship. Yes.
Very, very important. Thank you very much for that, Ma. So another thing is, I've seen all the amazing initiatives that you started since you became First Lady to empower women and empower the girl child, like the Be More initiative that you've mentioned. Can you tell us some of the impacts, of some of these initiatives?
Yeah, I have quite a number. Be More, which is about building future female technology leaders. Like I did mention, the first set, if not for the COVID, maybe we will have another set going into the university. And most of them are studying engineering courses, computer engineering, electrical, and so on. Because at that camp, we told them they could do it. Many of them offered the sciences, physics, chemistry, and additional mathematics, and so on. But they didn't have laboratories for practical. But when they got to the camp, everything was all laid out. They were encouraged to pick up tools and do stuff. So they now found out that this is not even that difficult. Like some of them already, they built a solar system in their houses and they have electricity 24/7. Yes, women, they're climbing ladder and all that. And yeah, so with that, we hope to have many more women interested in technology, and of course, that's opportunity for them to fit into the workspace, because that's the future. Solar ICT, they are the future technologies where people will now get engaged. Look at what is happening now. We're all working from home. Nobody knew. Look at it. Nobody knew. So if you have this kind of skill, I mean, the sky is the limit. Then, of course, I mentioned for also mostly for grassroots women, to encourage our women to be economically empowered. Those who don't have skills, we're encouraging them to have skills, all kinds of skills. In fact, skills that would sell at the grassroots, because we believe that no matter where you stay, no matter your location, you always find a space on the economic landscape. I'll give you an example like makeup. You know the makeup thing. Everywhere you are in this country, there is one event or the other happening, and there are levels, different levels.
Yeah.
Even at the grassroots, everybody wants to look good, style gay, and so on. I remember when I went to Abuja, I didn't go with my makeup artist. So my daughter had to bring in somebody. She came in, and after making me up and tidy, I asked my daughter how much her bill was. 15,000. I said, 15,000. My daughter said, please, Mommy, don't disgrace me. You're the first lady. I said, 15,000 for how many minutes? In Abuja. I had to pay 15,000. But when you come to Akure now, I can do 5,000. You can see it's at different levels. And there are some places makeup with 500 naira and so on and so forth. So that kind of skill we encourage amongst our women. So wherever you are, you can always use it to earn a living. That's just that. I'm also promoting birth registration, accelerated birth registration. I'm a public health professional, and I do understand the importance of data in planning, importance of birth registration in planning. which has eluded this country for so long.
Mm.
Planning, I'm not even lowering my voice. I'm screaming. We don't have regards for planning in this country because we don't have them. You make budgets to do this, provide this infrastructure. On what grounds?
Yeah.
On what grounds are you citing a school in one location when you don't even know the number of children being born in that location? So that was what I tried to correct. And we were able to carry it out with the support of the wives of Obas. Because like I said, I'm a public health professional and I know how you can, get communities involved. I realize that these Oloris in Ondo State, many of them are educated women. They're just sitting down there in the palaces, doing nothing. Doing nothing. I just mobilized them.
Yeah.
I mobilized them and they were happy to be involved in a project like that. So what they did was to help us identify women whom we call Akawabi in their communities. Because when we did the needs assessment, we found out that what discourages these women to get their children registered is distance. When they check how much they will spend to go to the local government to collect that Iwe, they don't even value the Iwe. And so, so we use whether 1,000 or 500, they use it to buy tomato or pepper and cook. But we saw did it that the Akawabi is in their community, in their domain. And the wives of the others were the ones that help us, Oloris. We call them Lori Connection. So we connected the Oloris and by registration. And I'm proud to say that UNICEF recognized what we were able to do. And I hope that it could be replicated in other states. I think it's one of the legacy I'm leaving behind. It's up to them to carry on when my husband is done. I'm very proud of it. That's it. Then another one is Solayo. We also found out that the women at the grassroots, many of them don't have the wherewithal for all the maternity things they need when they're having babies. So when they get to the hospital, they have nothing, maybe other than rag or. So I thought that would also be another way to help the women, because when you ask women not to have the number of children they cannot take care of, it becomes a problem. They will tell you that God gives children. Why would you ask them to stop? You see, very poor, wretched women, they're still making babies. Yes, you cannot explain it.
Yeah.
But, well, what do you do? They are part of the citizen, you must do something. So for every International Women's Day, we give out nothing less than 1,000 Solayo kits to expectant women. So that is another
initiative.
Yes.
Okay, the phone is going to cut off now because we have Instagram cuts it off at 1 hour. So I just wanted to say that if the phone cuts off, please come back, guys, because we're not done. And we're still going to take questions from the audience. So it will cut off in about 30 seconds.
Okay, I just want to quickly mention this tennis. I have tennis clubs for 3 to 14-year-olds because I play tennis.
Oh.
And it was tennis my husband to be was playing that made me fall in love with him.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sweet.
My husband, as a youth couple, then didn't have money to take me out, so he would take me to Presidential Hotel Tennis Court.
Hey guys, we're back. I'm having so much fun. Like this interview is so amazing. Like I'm loving this. I love that, everything she's saying like is so in line with what I believe in, and I'm super excited that I've seen someone, on that level who has that platform and who's lending her voice for women empowerment. So I'm super excited. I'm sure she'll be back. She'll be joining us very soon again. And I hope you guys have been enjoying it. If you guys have been enjoying it, just like, so that I know that you are enjoying it. Let me just put the topic. Like she's spitting the truth, man. I love it. It's been really great. Okay, let's wait for Her Excellency.
Yes, fantastic. Thank you, Ma, for coming back. Fantastic. You were telling us about the love story of how you and your husband met.
Yes, that one is like a jingle, public domain. So like I said, we were very young. It was a youth couple, and that was my first year of working with the Federal Department of Fisheries. So a youth couple has no money, so he couldn't take me out. So our outing was always the tennis court. So that was how I developed interest in tennis. So when we were having children, all our children played tennis and were, very active, committed members of Ibadan Recreation Club. And we normally organize summer tennis for our children. It was really nice. But one of our members took it upon himself, Engineer Okori, and all of us will contribute money, donate money. He was very, very transparent. Every tennis season, he will send report to all of us, and we felt that he was doing well. There was no point duplicating effort, so we all contributed. So it became a permanent feature for our children and children around too. Unfortunately, we lost him 2 years ago. I've asked the wife to continue that legacy. When my husband became the governor, I was thinking of something I could import from Ibadan, because there was nothing like having tennis clinic for children. In a 3-year-old, when we started, it was really exciting. 3-year-olds running here and there. Today, some of them, when you see them, they will hold their racket very well.
Wow.
So they have grown. And we're also lucky to have, people who love tennis as well, like the Providence manager that built a brand new court for us. We only had one court at the Akure Recreation Club, because I was looking for where we could use after the clinic, because I didn't want them to lose touch of the skills they acquired during the summer training session, because we start with summer training session. When they go back to school, they now go to a club. So I was able to get registered at Akure Recreation Club. The first time a woman will be a member since 1928.
Wow.
No woman had been a member. And I said, look, I'm bringing a lot of children. So I registered with all my children. Today, we have over 100 kids that run around. They just brought that place, they brought back life to that, I don't want to say dying club. They were all men. They just go there and drink, and that's the end of it. But the Providence chairman gave us a brand new court. So we have 2 courts there, and my children are happy. when I have visitors abroad, they come bring tennis wears, shoes, and everything, and it's really beautiful. And some of them be representing us in tournaments outside Akure, Lagos, Ibadan, Abuja too, and they've been winning laurels. I think, yeah, they're fantastic. So those are some of my initiatives that are quite life impacting. Yes.
Fantastic. I love that. I love that. So also you were born in the 50s, which means that you experienced a lot of turmoil, the Nigerian Civil War and all of that. So what was your experience, and do you think a lot of things have changed since then, or do you think things are still the same before the World War? Before the Nigerian Civil War?
To me, if you ask me, it's a mixed grill in the sense that the war experience was horrible. You know, when young people were complaining about staying indoors, this lockdown, I say they are not serious. Because you have food to eat. You're staying in your parents' house and there is food for you to eat. During the war, there was no food. So it's a different kettle of fish. So war experience is another day. But after the war, with all the reconciliation haphazardly done, there was some resemblance of normalcy, and we all went back to school and so on and so forth. Then the federal government tried to, like I said, bring back normalcy in sense that we went back to school and things were okay. The standard of education was high. We were the generation that you need 5 credits at the sitting to go to university. Not these days, you bring 3 from SSE, you bring 2 from NECO and join it. No. Our own then 5 at a sitting, then you take entrance and take interview and all that. So the standard of education was quite high too, and some of us, had the luck to obtain bursary. Also, state governments gave us bursaries and so on. Before you graduate, work was already waiting for you with your car loan for Volkswagen and so on and so forth. But all of a sudden, things started deteriorating before our very eyes to where we are now. So we're a generation that witnessed the good, the bad, and ugly of this nation. And that's why it's so disheartening. You don't even know where to start. And the only thing we can do, my own generation, is to be able to pass on that message that there was a time when this country was good. Yes, there was a time when this country was good. It's just that with a hindsight now, it looked like we were not ready to plan for the future. And that was why we were taken unawares. All of a sudden, things started deteriorating. But we really had good time. People like us, we had federal government scholarship for our postgraduate studies and so on. Things were good then. Naira was even more valued. Naira was more than pound, sorry, more than dollar. Yes. When I traveled, Naira was more than dollar, honestly. But I don't know. We need to really say it loud that there was a time this country was good, and then things were not as horrible as they are now. So that people will know that we can change narrative if we try. That's if we try. Yes, we can.
Fantastic. Okay, the next question I have um, is a question and it's also a comment because you've also mentioned here that you're also a cancer survivor, a breast cancer survivor, and I know that you also launched a foundation to raise awareness on breast cancer. So, can you enlighten us more about your journey defeating cancer, and how do you think community support can help, or your family support, community support can help people who have gone through this process, actually defeat cancer?
Yeah, my story will be incomplete without mentioning my experience with breast cancer.
Hmm.
And the organization that came because of that experience. When I had that experience, again, because of my upbringing, again, that saved me because I didn't suspect that anybody was responsible for it. I didn't think that it was spiritual attack. I strongly felt it was a medical issue, and I went straight to the hospital. But the good thing was that I was also exposed. I was also exposed to information. Even while in the university, I have read about breast cancer in Cosmopolitan. I've read it in Ebony magazines, things like that. But I never knew that one day I could become a victim. So there was a denial for a week or two. Then I picked myself up. I went to the hospital. On getting there, I saw that many Nigerian women were suffering from this disease. And it was when I got there that I realized that breast cancer progresses with time. Breast cancer is in stages. Stage 1, 2, 3, 4. And what I saw in the hospital was frightening. And I said, you mean if I had left this thing for some time, I'll get to this stage? Women with swollen breasts, forgetting breasts, stinking. Yes.
Wow.
Because they were running around, going from one church to another, going to prayer mountain, climbing up and down. Meanwhile, the cancer cells are multiplying. So that experience empowered me that I wasn't going to keep quiet. Silence wasn't going to be part of my portion, that I'm going to speak out, especially because I had a successful surgery, operation, and everything. I just went 100%, for whatever the doctor asked us to do. So that was the saving grace. And when I came out of it, I knew that I was going to be the apostle. Some women, and if you embark on advocacy like this, it's always good for you to have a team. It can't be only you. You can't be only you. You need to have a team. And then I thought that a team of survivors would gain traction. We are sharing our experience. It will be more compelling than just any woman involved in breast cancer advocacy. That was what I thought. But I was so wrong. Given the milieu that we are in, Nigerians can be very secretive. In times of good, you don't want to say, so that they will not use juju to collect your luck. Well, yes. When things are bad, you will think that they are the ones doing it. So it's difficult to navigate the kind of society we live in. So the women who were in the same ward with me, they were not ready. They feared stigmatization. Some wouldn't even tell their mother-in-law that they had surgery. They won't tell members of their family, probably only their husband. So it was difficult for me to recruit fellow survivors to kick off or kickstart the movement. All I had was the surgeon that took care of me and a few doctors. What did I do? I had to mobilize my own friends who are well women. I'm talking about 23 years ago.
Wow.
1997, yes.
Wow.
And why did they follow me? They did it because I'm their friend. It's not that they want to change the world anyway. No. So it was, it was very difficult. Nobody wanted to really be a member of Breast Cancer Association of Nigeria. When you hear that name, you vamoose. You don't want to be part of it. So even my friends who were members, who agreed to follow me, people will ask them, are you a survivor too? Do you have breast cancer? That would tell you how uninformed the society was then. But we trudged on. I remember us, non-governmental organization, you depend on public to support. Government was not even ready to look at our face now. We wrote countless letters, government, corporate organization, blah, blah, blah. That time, Brecken was the lone voice talking about breast cancer in this country. I can tell you that. It was really difficult. We printed 5 naira ticket for people to buy so that we can print flyers for people to know. You give it to people, they will throw it back at you and say, God forbid. God forbid. I'm covered by the blood of Jesus. I'm the daughter of Zion. And I look at this woman and I said, so...
Me, I'm not daughter of Zion.
I wonder. Our experience it wasn't funny then, but that will tell you how uninformed society was. But it was a gradual process, and today the story is different. We have about 7 chapters. People willingly join Brecken to raise this awareness, because before you knew it, people having breast cancer all over the place, and they needed support. They needed especially financial support, because there was no safety net as far as government was concerned. If you have breast cancer, even now you're on your own. OYO, you're on your own. Yes, even now. So when my husband became governor, and it was public knowledge that I was a survivor, everybody in these Ondo states wanted support. But the good thing was that awareness was increased, because they knew nothing about breast cancer here. Women were suffering silently. Women with rotten breasts, everything. They didn't know where to go. No succor, no nothing. So when I came on board, it was a big relief for many of them. But they didn't know that how would I put it? The treasury of Ondo State was not in my bedroom. They did not understand. Yeah, they thought that the treasury of Ondo State was in my bedroom. They didn't understand when I said that I was not able to provide the financial support they were looking for, because treating breast cancer is very expensive. Our first lady, how could she not? We devised a means, because saying no was no longer an option. And I said, how could I? We must figure out a way to do it. So we started crowdfunding. Crowdfunding, 200 naira. We said 200 naira, if you donate, we pull it together. Any woman that needs help, based on the recommendation of our doctor, Dr. Katuna Federal Medical Center, because we designated Federal Medical Center Owo as a hospital, collaborating hospital. So when you have breast cancer, you come to us, we send you to FMC Owo. The doctor will assess you and make recommendation. The kind of treatment you have, test, surgery, chemotherapy, radiotherapy, and so on and so forth. It's based on that you will now come back, that money will be approved or a check will be issued to you. I know that we have saved life, and I'm very proud of what that 200 naira was able to do. But even then, for people to give that 200 naira was a problem. People wondered when the first lady will be asking for 200 naira. Why can't she do it? How? How? How?
Wow. Fantastic.
How would that be? So we all went into town, all members of BRECA, we have our flyers and so on, pleading with people that these are your women. Many of them, they don't even have 1,000 naira, not to talk of you. We don't give less than 250,000 to a woman. It's not even enough. But at least for the start, the test, surgery, because the first thing you need to do to breast cancer diagnosis is to remove that breast. Remove that diseased breast. That's the first thing you do before any other thing. If we're able to do that, we know that we have gone halfway in the treatment. We are proud that we've been able to save life with just 200 naira.
Wow. Well, that's a very, very amazing, testimonial and amazing organization that you started even a long time ago, even before you even knew that you were going to be first lady. You lending your voice, coming out and saying, "See, I'm a survivor. If I can survive, you can also survive." And
Absolutely.
Cancer is I think it's just a demonic attack. Obviously, it's not. It's medical. It's medical. It's medical, but I'm just saying that it's so bad. Like, I mean that it's so bad. I know it's not an attack somebody's doing you kind of attack. No, I mean like what it does to your body and all of that.
Yes.
But the fact that you just need to face it head on, and there are people that are surviving it, and you can also survive it. And when they see people like someone like you who has actually gone through it and was strong enough to come out and say, "I've been through this thing. I know that you can also survive it too." They'll be more gingered.
Yeah, absolutely. The one thing I can be proud of, we have accomplished in Ondo State today, with respect to breast cancer, we have demystified breast cancer. Because when I got here, no single soul would come to television or radio program and talk and discuss this topic because of stigmatization. That is not what obtains here. My women come out in the full glare of television and discuss, breast cancer matters. And they are so knowledgeable. We have a group called Team Survivor Nigeria. One of them followed me to Zambia for a conference. And I said, "Come with me. Come and meet other breast cancer survivors and stop hiding in your cupboards." These days, many women are surviving breast cancer because, medical research is increasingly, coming up with ways that we can manage this disease and people will lead normal and productive life. It will not be breast cancer that will kill you. Something else will kill you. So my women are brave. They are there. And the team is increasing in number. We now have women from other states joining that. We have a WhatsApp group. That's an amazing sisterhood. And we said there is life after breast cancer.
Yes.
I am still standing. Yeah.
Wow. That's a very inspiring story to tell. Like, even going through anything at all, just being able to come out and say, "See, guys, I've gone through this thing, and you can do it too." So, from breast cancer, from abuse, like, and another question I was going to ask you was even sexual abuse as well. You know, I saw that you were very vocal in the case of a recent celebrity and everything. You know, saying, you know, women need to speak up more. When you speak up more, this, like, the perpetrators know that they're not going to do it anymore, or they know that they'll be called out. You know, they'll know that people are going to walk up to their offices and call them out, and they will lose their jobs, whether they're women or they're men. Because let's not just assume that, you know, it's only men that, you know, abuse women. You know, sometimes it goes the other way. So just understanding, like, that women, you know, just lend your voice in whatever area that you're in. Let other women know that you can survive whatever it is that you're going through, whether it's breast cancer, whether it's sexual abuse, whether it's physical abuse, whether it's verbal abuse, whether it's, you know, all kinds of things that we go through as women in Africa. You know, you can come out strong and be the light to another woman.
On the issue of sexual abuse, you know, I remember when that what was Koza or Kova, was it Koza or Koza? I've never met the lady in question, but I felt that we needed to be her sister's keeper.
Yep, for sure.
You know, I told you about women standing it, or is it standing with women?
Yes,
we need to do it more in this country. And I saw what rubbish women were even following men writing. Why didn't she say it at that time? I say it's just that you've not experienced that kind of molestation. You're at that age with somebody that you
look up to
and respect. Who give you liver to talk? You will not. If you ask not to talk, you won't talk. And that has also enormous us in Ondo State to really fight against sexual abuse, and which is becoming rampant in this state. Only last week, a father raped 2 of his daughters.
Oh my goodness.
9-year-old, 5-year-old. And I got to know that the family was pressurizing the woman to drop the case. And I said, of course not. Go and tell them that First Lady is interested. We've withdrawn the children. The children are not going back. They are in a shelter. And I'm responsible taking care of them. Because we must, that man must be jailed.
Yes.
2 girls. In fact, the Attorney General said, he asked him, are these your daughters or they are your stepdaughters? He said they were his daughters. Who will do that kind of thing? These are beasts in human skin. He will, I'm sorry, it's like I'm pronouncing him guilty, but he's already guilty. Because they showed me picture of the private parts of this 9 and 5-year-old. Who could do this to a daughter? I'm telling you. The best thing is just remove them from the home, put them in a shelter. And I'm taking care of them. Yes. So maybe whoever is listening, that man, you don't enter one chance with me.
You have, you have entered one chance. Okay, that means he's also done it to other children, aside his children.
Yes, your daughter, 9-5. So it's terrible. That we must use some people as an example to serve as deterrent. We can't continue like this. How could anybody do this?
We can't.
And then you are pressurizing the woman. So what? She should not go ahead with the case. I'm not the judge, but I know that man will not go scot-free. What he did to those girls. In fact, somebody said I can kill somebody if they are my daughters. I'm telling you, it was horrible. Because they sent me the pictures. I could not even look at it.
I don't know why. I think a lot of people that do these things, they need to be in a mental home. So as much as he goes to jail, he needs to seek medical attention, because he's definitely not okay up there for him to think
I
that
think
it's
so
okay
too.
to do
But
something
it's
like
in
that
the
to
jail
himself.
that he will get the mental
Yes.
whatever.
Oh, yes. He needs to be in the jail.
Not
Not,
on the street
not,
anymore.
no, never. He should even, he should never even come out. He needs to be there forever. It is well. So
Yeah.
finally, the last question I have for you before we take questions from the audience is, what is your advice to young women who want to be empowered and contribute to their communities and building the nation as a whole?
Yeah, thank you. You know, I had touched on that a little bit. Young people should get engaged with organizations run by women.
Yeah.
There is lack of culture of volunteerism in our society, and that's why our young people, they are not exposed. Um, they are holed up in their homes for a very long time. When you identify with all these organizations or NGOs, you learn a lot.
Yeah.
You learn a lot. That exposure will help you in life. And of course, it's also good for you to identify what your goal is. You need to set your goals and work towards it. And also, it's also with the relationship with these other women, older women, or you can call progressive women, that can also guide you. Attend workshops. Go to places where you will meet people, other women, things like that. The computer literate, be on the internet, surf, all those things, because this century is a digital century. We'll also learn a lot. I know people will say, there is downside to it, but if you look at it properly, you can also learn a lot from the internet. I think how our girls, I don't know whether it's to tell parents to allow their girls let them interact a little bit. Many of our girls are timid. That's what I also noticed during the Bimor summer boot camp. Very timid. But the 2 weeks they stay with us, you won't recognize them again. So that's the beauty of such programs. We should be able to have more of such programs. Government should support NGOs like us that are, found the need to promote the advancement of women and girls. They should support. And also well-meaning Nigerians. I know the summer boot camp that we do is well-meaning Nigerians that support us. It's about time government, got interested in such things, because we are helping them out. We believe in government not doing everything. Concerned citizens, where you identify areas of interest, like me, I'm interested in technology in young girls. They should support me. They should support my organization. And like, it creates an aperture for our young girls to discover themselves, discover their talents. It's amazing the talents we discovered during boot camp. We have a Celine Dion, those who sing so well. Yes, we have those who draw very well. And also, because of the this rape that is so common now, I introduced taekwondo. So my girls, yes, I introduced taekwondo last batch, and we saw some of them that took this thing up. They are so good in it. So it's that kind of environment. And I made sure my girls, they got the best. We housed them at Elizabeth University, one of the best university, private university, beautiful environment, accommodation, food. I made sure my girls, they got the best food. By the time they are leaving, they don't even want to leave Akure again because they were so well fed. I didn't even economize anything. I wanted the best for them because I've traveled and I see what other countries do to their young people, young girls. I know over there they don't joke with girls. Like here, you kick them like football. They don't mean anything. In other countries, they are precious and they are well taken care of. So that was exactly what I did as far as the boot camp was concerned. And when they are graduating, see, the governor is disturbing me.
Hello, sir.
How are you?
Special appearance. Good evening, sir.
How is it?
Fine, thank you, sir.
All right. Bye.
Yeah, thank you so much for joining us.
Okay. Bye. Bye.
It's a nuisance now. So, like I said, my girls, they all live with laptop because it's very important. So that they know that this is a new age. I don't do things halfway. I go all the way to do it. And I hope that we should be able to carry on.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for that. I really, really love what you said about women, just coming together, meeting other women, and just, having that bond where you can just easily ask another woman, about an issue that you're going through, and then, all of you can solve it together. There are NGOs who do this. There are associations that do this as well. AGS Tribe, which is my organization, was actually started to promote these kind of things. But we focus more on business and career women, just bringing them together and letting them know that they can be whatever they want to be. So if people are listening here and you're looking to join a community of ambitious women who want to be empowered, you can join our AGS Tribe community. And we have something coming up soon for more women who definitely cannot afford our fees. And you can also send us a DM, and then we can sort you guys out. So now we're going to be taking questions from the audience.
I want to jump in here.
Yes, ma'am.
I just launched a website for widows. Widows. We have Untold.com. And here I'm applying technology. Living up to my name, Digital Mama. Okay? So in the past, you want to get information about widows, none. You go to the ministry, zero. You understand? But I strongly felt that it was about time. During this period that you're giving out palliatives here and there, it would be nice if you can really have a data on widows, because they are the most vulnerable in the society. So if you go to www.ondowidows.com, you will see amazing, data collection we've been able to gather within 4 days. We've reached up to 1,000. And you see all this information, you'll be able to plan well. Plan the intervention for each category of widows. I'm so excited about it. And I told somebody, I said, it's going to be a playground for researchers, both national and international researchers. Yes.
So guys, if you have questions, please just put the questions in the little question mark below. Okay, so someone is asking, how can an industrious woman live blissfully with a man who sees her as a competitor?
This is dicey. This is a bit dicey, and we see it every day. We see it every day. My advice, figure out how to navigate such a situation. That's the only way. I mean, there's no straightforward to it. You know what to do to, you play your game. That's the word. You play your game to douse the tension or the situation. Whatever it is, I wouldn't know. I'm not sure I have something I can give as an example now. But if you look at what your husband likes, play around it and make him feel important. Make him feel important. Most men are, especially when they see that you are the independent type. Most men, let them not come and pretend. But as time goes on, all those things will wear down, depending on the relationship you have with a man. Most times, it doesn't end well. And again, there is what you call significant others that could also come in to spoil the show for the woman. Why do you allow her to do this? Why do you have to allow her to do this? And so you sit down, and if you're the type that can track up communication with your husband, you'll be able to iron things out and sell through. That's we all have our ways of coping this relationship called marriage. Because you're two individuals coming from different backgrounds or from different ethnic groups. Look at me. I'm an Igbo girl, married to an Ofe man. So easy now. Go easy. Yeah, but you kind of look back through the years. You'll be saying, how were you able to navigate? Somebody like me, I didn't know a word in Yoruba, not even a word, by the time I got here. But I was able to navigate my way through. We're almost hitting 40 years.
Wow.
And I want to say that our love has grown, is not even waning. It's not even waning, even though I still can't speak Yoruba. I don't know how I manage it anyway. But I know that I can always tell you that my trick, if you say, my trick is communication, because if you're able to communicate with your husband, I mean, you're good to go. That communication is very, very important in marriage. No marriage is a bed of roses. No.
Yeah.
Don't say, it's not a bed of roses.
My mom just said most men want their wives to be beneath them and not above them. This is in response to your what you said, like Buhari,
Yes.
like President Buhari, when he said that women should be, in the other room and in the kitchen.
Yes. But I shall not agree now.
Yes.
I shall not agree. You don't agree. Huh?
Yeah.
So, and again, that's exactly what I tell young people, or young people in marriage. And I said, when you're starting, if you say yes, 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 and later on you start saying no, that's when katakata starts. At the very beginning, lay your cards down.
Yeah.
Very clear. That's why I said, because girls are raised to be timid, and they find it very difficult to open up during the courtship. There are things that they don't like, they're unable to say it out. You push them this side, they agree. They push the other side, they agree. But later on, as their eye don't declare, they too want to do a little bit ahead. They want to assert their rights. It becomes a problem. It becomes problematic.
Yeah, I was going to say that, when I was in secondary school, because I went to an all-girls secondary school, And I used to go out, so I felt like, oh, maybe I could interact with guys like very well and not be shy. But when I got into university and I used to see like so many guys, I would just run. Like they'll be coming from one side, and once I see them that they're coming, or maybe I see that they're trying to approach me to come and talk to me, I'll just run the other way. But I didn't really realize that it was because I wasn't so used to interacting with guys from a young age. And this is what a lot of Nigerian parents, I think, they do without even knowing that that's what they're doing, because they try to shield their children from talking to guys or getting boyfriends and all of that, not knowing that you're going to make them shy eventually. I thank God that I was able to come out of it. But it was such a big deal when I got into university, and they thought I was doing shakara, or I was doing fine girl. I didn't want guys to talk to me, not knowing that deep down I was actually scared of interacting with guys. So it's important for us, like, for the next generation, just let the children be, educate them on the other sex so that they're not scared of them and they can actually interact with them as, normal human beings, as opposed to just, letting them, just secluding them just because you feel like, you don't want them to get pregnant, or you don't want them to have a boyfriend at a young age. Yeah. But thank God we were able to push past that. So do you have any final words? Because the phone is going to cut off in about 3 minutes. Do you have any final words to people here and all of that?
Yeah, well, the final word in anything, in all spheres of life, education, politics, that I keep emphasizing on this representation. And I don't think the men, they have done well. When it comes to governance of this country, they have not done well. And I think it's when women, come into and demonstrate that leadership is not male. In fact, now leadership is going female. I'll give you an example of how women in about 7 countries handle this coronavirus. Look at what Trump is doing in America. Americans, they are all that. Before at this rate, all of them will finish. They will find all of them. Then it's true. Look at New Zealand. Look at Germany. Look at Iceland. Look at Finland. Women, Taiwan. Taiwan. Look, they are all led by female presidents and prime ministers. Women are compassionate. Women can sit down and think. Women don't have to fight because they want to fight.
Yes.
They will think through. They will think twice. If I fight now, what will happen to my family? And so men don't think that way. Their own is they want to show muscle and everything. And that's why I want to believe that if women are given more opportunity in this country, things will be a lot better. That is my own, is a personal opinion.
Hello everyone. Oh my goodness, like we had to end this abruptly, but I didn't just want it to end like that. I just wanted to come back and thank everyone for coming, on this program today. I learned a lot. I had such an amazing conversation with her. Like it almost felt like as if I was talking to my mom, but I loved every part of the conversation. And I just wanted to also come back to really thank her for being so open, for being so honest about, some of her experiences and some of the things that she's been through. So if you're here back, Ma, thank you so much for joining us. I really, really appreciate you. You're such an amazing, role model to a lot of women out there. And thank you to, for all the amazing work you and your husband are doing in Ondo State. I have friends who are working with the government there, and I see all the work that they're putting in front of the scenes and also behind the scenes. So thank you so much. You're super, super amazing. Tonight was also very, very engaging. I loved every minute of it. So thank you. I just didn't want to end abruptly, but thank you very, very much for joining us tonight. I'm sure everyone here has enjoyed, listening to you, learning from you. And the special appearance from His Excellency was amazing. Like I didn't expect that at all. Thank you so much for joining us. It was super amazing. It was real. It was everything. Just learning from a woman another woman who is, you know, who has that platform, who is lending her voice for the empowerment of women is everything to me. So I really, really appreciate you guys. So thank you guys. I just didn't want to end abruptly. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for joining again. I didn't think anybody was going to join after stealing 2 hours of your time. But you guys were amazing. Thank you so much. I would upload this video on YouTube so that, you know, anyone who wants to watch can just go and watch it on YouTube, because there are a lot of things to pick on from all the examples, all the things that she said tonight. More women need to know that this is the way to go. You can be a woman that has a voice and still be married. You can be a woman that has a voice and contribute to your country. You know, like she said, it will come with a lot of backlash and all that, but you still need to be vocal. You need to have that voice. You need to help other women. We need to force our way through to get those seats at the table. If not, nobody's going to do it for us. You know, the men are not just going to roll over and say, oh, here, come and take a seat. No, you have to show them that you have all it takes to have that seat at the table. And if they don't give you the seat, create your own seat, create your own table. Nobody's just going to give it to you on a platter of gold, which is why we say the opportunities should be there for both men and women. Let us decide which one we want to take. Anyway, let me not start talking too much, because once I start getting into this whole women empowerment talk, I don't finish. So let me just go. Let me go and rest. I had an amazing time tonight. Ciao, guys. See ya.